Hi, welcome to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the BMW 7 Series sedan. Now, this was just released for 2023. There's an electric version and a quote-unquote standard version. The standard version is split into two models, while the electric version only has one model. No, I'm going to just talk about the design for a bit. I normally don't do this, but I'm just going to get it straight out of my way. I think with the in-store package, the 7 Series has one of the most ugly, grotesque faces out there in the car industry. It just doesn't look right. However, the interior, and I don't like that as well. I don't really like that as well. I think it's a bit too cluttered. It's full of glass controls, and why was there the need for two cup holder covers instead of one? And this trim just doesn't do it for me. But again, there might be some people who like it. For the 7 Series, there are some new features, such as the doors that power close. This there's also the newest iDrive 8 system. You also have this gigantic touchscreen in the back, which also has a camera, 31 inches, and you also have a smaller screen down here and a tweeter here, which is very big. And you also have enhanced driver assistance. The driver assistance in this car has hence you drive in traffic jams at speeds up to 80 miles per hour. It used to be lower than that. Now, as you can see here, you have this panoramic roof, but if you choose a TV, it stows here. It looks rather inelegant. I don't know how I would have done that. Anyways, I probably wouldn't have done that if I was designing the 7 Series, but hey, it's 2022. Everyone is trying to do that. Everybody is trying to get screens into cars, and I don't really like that. But you also get a new design here, and the rear seats are properly luxurious. The seats, unlike most cars where the leg rest and the seat cushion are two different units, the seat cushion and the leg rest are actually connected together. And now, the 7 Series is available in two trims. I'm going to talk about the 7 Series, and then I'm going to talk about the i7, the electric version later. The 7 Series is available in the 740i sedan or the 760i. Both of these models are long wheelbase models, and if you live overseas, there used to be a short wheelbase model, but that version is now discontinued. It's touched at around a hefty $93,300. Now, the 740 for now is only available with rear-wheel drive. With rear-wheel drive, you might not get as much traction in the snow as you might with all-wheel drive, but put on a set of winter tires and you will be fine. You'll get a nice six-cylinder as you find in other cars such as the X740i. Around 380 horsepower as produced. 360 is done in a rather brisk 5.2 seconds, and it starts at $93,300, which is very expensive. You can also go for the higher end model, which gives you the M-Store package, which I discussed. This one adds all-wheel drive. 0-60 is done in 4.1 seconds. It uses the engine from the 750i, from M550i, or the 750i from the previous generation. The tune you will find here is the M550i tune, which means 523 horsepower. It doesn't increase any power at all, but they increased the naming from 750i to 760i just to impress. At least in my opinion. It does 0-60 in insane 4.1 seconds. I don't know why you want that, but if you want that, there it is. 4.4 liter V8. Power instant through all four wheels for 8-speed automatic. This transmission is the set of transmission that they've been using in all BMWs. Also, this transmission is also the one used in the 740i. For today, I'm going to be going with a 740i sedan. because I think it strikes the balance between sportiness, price, and comfort and fuel economy. Now you can get the N Sport as standard, and you can also get the M Sport Professional pack, which adds a black grille, black exterior accents, a rear spoiler, if you ever need that. But I'm not going to do with it. Now, colors. You have quite good amount of colors here. You can even choose a couple of frozen or matte colors. Frozen or matte colors may look very cool, but they're very hard to take care of with. If you ever scratch your car in frozen paint, there is no touch-up allowable because most touch-ups are in gloss coatings. You have to go to a specific body shop to get it touched up, and which is pretty annoying, so I avoid that. Another interesting option for the 7 Series is that you can get a two-tone exterior for $12,000. Yes, the trend of two-tone exteriors on luxury cars. It gives you a pinstripe, as you will see here and you can choose between an upper oxide gray metallic, which is lower beiges. It was previously a BMW individual color. You can also choose a black sapphire metallic on the upper part. Now, black sapphire metallic, I think I don't need to explain what it is. And you also get pinstripe as well. And if you do this, you can choose from 4 colors to contemplate your upper color. You can choose from black sapphire, adventure new red, as you saw before, and you can also choose from tanzite blue. And of course, you can choose from oxide gray, but since this is an oxide gray upper color, I'm not going to do that. But I think I don't really like this look because the lower black plastic and the blue and then the gray just makes it too cluttered for me. I'm just going to do a dark color, make it look a bit more sophisticated. I'm going to do carbon black. I really like carbon black. It has a hint of blue to it, even though it's black. Now I'm going to add the jet black wheels. Now, if I'm going to do a 7 Series that's this large, I might as well just do the wheels. And there it takes. Now, away the front end goes. Fortunately, at least for me. Next, upholstery. Now you can get Veganza, which is a vegan material as the name implies. It's new for the 7 Series. You could quote the seats as standard, but I don't really like the quoting they're doing here. The diamond quoting, diamonds itself are just too big for me. I rather like the Designo interiors of Mercedes from like 2015, if you know what I'm talking about. You can get quite a lot of interior colors. This being a luxury car, I'm just splash out on the full merino leather, even though the extended merino just costs it costs like $6,000 less. But I'm going to do a white interior. This gives you BMW individual composition. I'll talk about that later. Now, it's loading, and it's loading quite slowly. But before we talk about that, I'm going to here it is. I'm going to talk about the rear seats. This is a standard 3-person bench. As you can see here, you have a vast glass roof, and you also have these lines in it. What are these lines? They basically light up during the night according to your ambient lighting color, and then they provide a quote-unquote starry effect. It's very cool. Some people don't like it. I personally do. You can also turn that off. But if you do the 41-inch touchscreen, you basically get a bar here, and that's a reason you might not want to do that. You also get rear sunshades as standard, but it's pretty much that. You also get screens as standard in the back. Now this screen, part of me likes it, part of me doesn't. It looks very fuzzy to me, and that's part why I don't like it. But unlike the S-Class, Range Rover, SAA, The screen isn't located in a center console, which means you can have 5 people in the back but still have access to a screen, which is very nice. You can also adjust the seats, but there's no leg rest or anything like that. Moving on, we have a nice piece of wood here on the headrest. And here is the dashboard. It doesn't look too bad in the white interior, but yeah, it really depends on how you spec it. And again, styling is a personal opinion, and just because I don't like it, it doesn't mean you have to not like it as well. You can get open pore wood, which is very nice, but I think it just doesn't go well with the white interior I've chosen. I'm going to go with the high gloss wood. Now, BMW individual composition is basically you can do everything you want to your 7 Series, such as the full leather interior and the Alcantara headliner in coordinated upholstery color, which means you also get white headliner as well, or black depending on your interior color. Now it's worth $7,300. If I have the money to go to 7 Series, I probably would think it's worth it, but now I probably wouldn't. But again, we're speaking out a 7 Series, so why not do it? I'm also going to do this. This is only available with the individual composition packages. This is the main reason why I got it. It gives you the radiant heating package, which heats up multiple panels in the car, massaging seats, ventilated seats, and the luxury rear seating package, which gives you leg rest, pillows, and a larger center console, etc., etc. You can also get the M Sport Professional Pack. It's basically more cosmetic than. It's basically more of a cosmetic package, so I'm not going to do it. Then you have this executive package. You have a radiant heating package from ventilated seats from adjusting seats, but you also get crystal headlamps and automatic doors. Now, this is $1,600 more, but to get power doors, why not? Now, parking assistance package is also nice to have. Now you can also get rear wheel steering, and this is very nice for such a large car, and climate comfort laminate glass, which is basically dual pane glass. For rear heated seats should come standard on the car at this price point, but it comes standard with the package that we've chosen. You get the 31 screen, and I'm going to it's $4,750, but I'm going to get it anyways. And also the Bowers and Wilkins sound system, because I think on the luxury car you should go all out, especially on one that's this expensive. Now, how it's loading our 360 interior. A fully optioned 7 Series and the base 7 Series, you should really be able to tell the difference not in front. Sure, you do get the leather seats and the extended leather seats and the Bowers Wilkins sound system and wood trim, but it's in the rear where it's all changed. If you recall the previous build I did, you'll know that there is no big pillowy headrest and leg rest in the rear. You also don't have this gigantic screen and tweeters up here. Is this all worth it? Comment down below and let me know. But it's also worth noting the 7 Series is quite unique without being able to have a 4C configuration, and no matter if you go for the 760 or the 740, it won't be available. And here's my build. Now, whether you like look or not, I think we do have to wait for people to test drive this to know if it's really good. If it drives like the BMW 7 Series of yore, then it might be good enough to justify the look. And here we go. We added almost $30,000 in options. But again, if I'm going for a luxury car like this, I might as well do this. Now, the i7. It has 536 horsepower. Range is around 300 miles. 0-60 is done in 4.5 seconds. It's odd that the gas equivalent is faster. It starts at almost $120,000, which is quite expensive. I'm going to go with the luxury interior. I'm going to just fast forward this, as you already seen me build the 740i. Now, it is worth noting, the i7 comes with the extended Merino leather as standard instead of a Vaganza leather, and you can also get the full Merino leather at a discount for $5,000. I've selected the individual composition already, so the price is brought down quite a bit, and you also can get a vegan leather interior with cloth inserts on the screen, as you can see here. Now finally, I finished my i7 build. It's $20,000 more expensive than the 740i that I built. This is due to the fact that instead of the this is due to the fact that the i7 comes with more standard features as standard. If you go for the two base models, the i7 is actually $30,000 more expensive than the 740i. And here is the build that I did. If you want to insert the build code into the configurator and take a look at my build, you're welcome to. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, comment them down below. I'll try my best to reach out for you, and thanks for watching.